The Ryazan Oil Refinery, one of Russia's 4 largest industrial facilities, was forced to halt operations at one of its main units following a Ukrainian drone strike, Reuters reported, citing 2 sources in the oil industry. The attack took place on Wednesday, October 22, sparking a major fire at the site. According to the sources, the refinery's primary oil processing unit, responsible for roughly a quarter of the plant's overall capacity, was urgently shut down. The unit had an annual capacity of 4 million tons of crude oil, equivalent to about 80,000 barrels per day. The Ukrainian General Staff confirmed that the defense forces had targeted the Ryazan Oil Refinery, noting that strikes on Russian energy infrastructure are part of efforts to pressure Moscow as it continues to undermine peace negotiations. The attack also forced several neighboring units to shut down, including the reformer, vacuum gas oil hydrotreating, and catalytic cracking systems. Despite the damage, the refinery continues to operate but at substantially reduced capacity. Ryazan Oil Refinery is owned by Rosneft, which declined to comment. As of 2024, the facility had processed 13.1 million tons of crude, producing 2.3 million tons of gasoline, 3.4 million tons of diesel fuel, and 4.2 million tons of fuel oil. Russian officials have previously admitted that attacks on fuel infrastructure have contributed to fuel shortages across multiple regions, including the occupied territories. Following the latest strike, analysts expect further disruptions in the domestic fuel market. Earlier, a Ukrainian drone attack on the Novokubishevsk oil refinery in Russia's Samara region caused a complete shutdown of production. The strike occurred overnight on October 19, triggering an intense blaze that destroyed 2 key units, the AVT-11, capable of processing 18,900 tons per day, and the smaller AVT-9, with a capacity of 4,700 tons per day. The damage was so severe that all primary oil refining operations were suspended. The Novokubishevsk refinery, part of the Rosneft group, processes around 8.3 million tons of crude annually. In 2023, it produced more than 1 million tons of gasoline and roughly 1.5 million tons of diesel. According to sources, production is unlikely to resume before early November, depending on the repair of damaged equipment and containment of fire damage. The General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine confirmed responsibility for the strike, reporting extensive damage to the main refining unit and noting that the facility had been actively supplying fuel to Russian occupation forces.